So my name is Ashley Lozier, and I'm going to teach my brother how to play the oboe. So the first thing you have to do is put it together. So you take this, which is your double reed, and you just put it in your mouth. And then you have two pieces, and you want to make sure you take the end off of both of them. And then when you put it together, you want to make sure that the side keys line up. So I'm going to have you put it together. Yep, and then make sure it's all the way in and the keys are lined up. Good. Okay. And then you have this, which just goes on the end right there. And then you just have your cork grease and this little thing if you need any, which you don't. And then what you want to do is you take the reed, and there's going to be writing on the reed. It just says medium soft. So you're just going to put it in there so medium soft is facing you. Right. Okay. And then you want to align it so it goes all the way down. I might have messed it up a little. Okay, and now just blow in it. Just try and make a noise. Okay, so now we're going to learn the fingerings. Oh, holding, right. So your thumb is going to go under this little tab. Yep. And then the other one, wait, let me see, is going to go right under the octave key right there. And then with your front fingers, you're going to put your index finger on the first key, your middle finger on the second key, your ring finger on the third key. But because the keys have holes on them, see little holes? You want to make sure you're covering those all the way, because if you don't, you won't get the right noise. And then with your bottom fingers, you want to put your index finger on the first one, which doesn't have a hole in it, the middle on the middle one, which does have a hole, and your ring finger on the bottom one, which does not have a hole. Yeah. So your fingers are going to be a little spread out, but you'll get used to it. Okay, now just put them all down and try and play the note. Cool. You don't have to put the reed all the way into your mouth, but if you want to, that's okay. So first we're going to learn the fingerings. So let's start with middle C, so which is also B sharp. What you're going to do is you're going to put your ring finger, your pointer finger on the first key, and your other pointer finger on your right hand on your first key. And make sure all the holes are covered, and then you can go ahead and play it. Okay, play it again. Play it a little longer. That's okay. Did you play it again? Cool. And now we're going to learn D. So this is going to be your middle finger on the middle key, ring finger on the third key, and then all three of your right hand down on those keys. And then you're going to put your pointer finger on that little half key right there. So you're putting that button down, but you're not covering the hole. And then also you want to add the, that's it. So play. Good. So now go from the C to the D. Yep. And then the D. With your middle finger down as well.
Then I'll do this.
Yep. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to clap. And you're going to hold the C for 4. And then go to the D for 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost. Your pointer finger, your ring finger, you put on the wrong key. So we're gonna do that one more time. So C. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. So yeah. So when you're playing your C, try and make sure that your extra fingers that you aren't using aren't all the way out here. Try and keep them as close to the keys as possible, but make sure they aren't on the keys. Okay, so next we're going to learn E, which is all 3. So your pointer on the key in the hole, or not in the hole, but like make sure it's covering the hole. And then your pointer finger on the first and your middle finger. And then also the octave key, which is the key in the back. Yep, so play that. Yep. Good. That finger's going off the hole a little bit, so just make sure. Yep. Good. Okay, so we're going to start with C.
Okay.
And then 4.
Yeah.
D for 4, and then E for 4. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay.
What did I do?
You're good. Make sure you aren't changing your embouchure, okay?
Okay, sorry.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
that's okay. Yep.
So this is D. Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then E.
And you move that over. Yep.
So C.
Mm-hmm.
And then D.
With that one, not that key, the bottom one. Yep. Okay, ready? So we'll try that one more time. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost. Do you know what you did with the E?
Do not.
You didn't pick up your bottom finger.
Since when did I have to do that?
Since I told you. Okay, so now we're going to go the opposite way and learn G. So the GE is a little easier. It's just your top 3 fingers. Yep, without the octave key. Okay, so play that. Okay, so your embouchure, you want to make sure the corners of your mouth are tight, like that. Yep. And your chin is firm, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now do that. And then we're gonna learn A, which all you have to do is lift up your ring finger. Yep. So play that. Make sure you're covering the hole on that first finger. Yep. Good. So now go from G. Good. Okay. So then we are going to learn. That's it. Okay. So we're gonna learn how to play Old MacDonald Had a Farm. But first, we're gonna start with G. Did we learn B? Did we learn B? Okay, just kidding. You're gonna learn B first. From A to B, all you have to do is lift up your middle finger. Yep.
So this is B.
Yep. Good. Okay, so you learned G, A, B, C, D, E. One more for F. Okay? So for F, all you have to do is hold down these three. F is a little tricky. Yep. And then your pointer finger, your ring finger, not your middle finger, your ring finger. Yep. And then you're going to use your pinky and put down the bottom key. Yeah. So you're kind of all out there, but that's F. Okay. Good?
We have to play it up.
You don't. But we're going to do a scale. So we're going to start on G. Good?
Okay.
And go to G. Okay?
I haven't learned the top G yet.
Well, all you have to do for that is add the octave key.
Maybe that's important to tell.
Okay. So you're going to start on the low G without the octave key. And then go A, B, C. Don't do it. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G with the octave key, okay?
Okay.
So start with G. So play G. A. B. Make sure your finger is on that. C. D. Put this one down. E. Put that one up there. Yep. F.
Oh boy.
Yep. And then G with the octave key. With the octave key.
I'm pressing it.
There you go. You have to change your embouchure a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So now, since we have the scale, we are going to learn Old MacDonald Had a Farm. So we have the sheet music. Oh, wow. The sheet music for it right there. So we're just going to start with the first measure.
Okay.
So it's C, 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 G. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Didn't sound very great.
Did you put any? Make sure you lift up this finger. Don't have that finger down with the G, okay?
Okay, sorry.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost, just your embouchure. It has to stay tight all the time.
Okay.
So we're going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the G. There you go. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next measure, okay?
Okay.
So it's A, A, G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So most of the rhythm is quarter notes, but in the second measure, you have a half note. Which, how many beats does that get in a measure?
2 beats.
There you go. And then how much does a quarter note get?
A beat.
Good. And then in the fourth other measure, you have a quarter rest.
Mhm.
So how many beats does that get?
1 beat.
Yep. And then an eighth note gets,
Half a beat.
yep. And a half rest gets,
2 beats.
so we did the half note? You want to remember the half note? Okay. So now we're just going to do the whole top line. Do you want to, we'll go slow though.
Okay.
So 1,
Wait.
Do you remember all
I
those
forget E.
E. It's just those, the top 3,
Oh, okay.
and then the 2 with the octave key.
Okay.
Do you want to just play it?
Sure.
Make sure your embouchure's tight.
Is that acceptable?
Are all your fingers covering the holes and
Mhm.
everything? Play it again, one more time. There you go. And play the D, because that's going to come after. That finger goes. There you go. Good? You're switching up those. So for the D, this one is on the half,
Mm-hmm.
and for the E, it's on the whole.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, we'll go slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. So
I
make
did
sure-
something wrong.
Yeah, yep. So make sure for the G, none of these fingers are down.
Oh, none of them?
None of them for the G. But the top, your left hand, all 3 are down. That's it.
Okay.
And then the A, do you know what you did with the A?
Yeah, it's the same as a trumpet.
Okay. So we'll just do the first 2 measures.
Okay.
So
That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Oof.
I forgot to go over tonguing. We're going to do that really quick. So you just want to make sure the tip of your tongue hits the tip of the reed. But you're doing that correctly. So now we'll do the next 2 measures. So starting on the E. Yeah. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
1.
Wait, 2 measures you said?
Yeah, so those 2.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Can you just play that G? Good. Okay, so we're gonna do the whole line now.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go slow. Is that speed good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to push myself. Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, so for the D and the E, did you switch those up a little?
I don't know.
A few little trills in there.
They're hard to play.
Yep. Okay. So
Is that it? Is that right?
that was the D. Did you play the D? The D you want
Yeah,
that half.
this is the E. 'cause
The
I-
E.
I
Yep.
think, right? Because you don't do the last one?
Yep.
Or do you do the last
You don't.
Okay. So.
Yep. And now go to the D. Yep, that one. Go to the E. D. Okay, cool. Ready?
Yeah.
We'll do the whole next line because it's pretty much the same thing except for the last note.
Okay.
Ready?
Mhm.
So we're gonna start right there though.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got the E and the D too.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to the third line.
Okay.
And make sure you're counting in your head because of the eighth notes that are coming up. Good? Okay, so, ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we'll do the last line. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Oh
Okay.
my God, no.
So, can you just play the E for me?
Get like 2 notes at
Yeah,
once.
kind of do it a little, but make sure your embouchure is really tight and your air is going fast. Good. Good. Yep. Okay, now go to the D. Yep. Okay. Ready for the whole thing?
I think so.
Is that speed good?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna start from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. You good?
Keep going, keep going. Okay.
What were you what were you having trouble with? The E and the D again?
Yeah.
Okay, just play the E. Yep. That's right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. We're doing the whole thing again? Or what?
Do you want to do the whole thing again?
You're the teacher.
Okay. Well, ready?
What are we doing?
We're gonna start from the top.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna stop you for a second. I was watching with this E, you moved your finger down to make it the half.
Um,
It's the whole one. So,
so this is the only thing I take off.
yes,
Why can't
just
I do
that.
that?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Okay, let's just do the first 4 lines. Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to lift that one up. So it's 3 and 2.
Okay.
All of them except for your right ring finger.
Okay.
You're gonna start from the beginning again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. You know what you did for the D?
No.
You lifted up a few of these fingers. So for the D, you want to make sure that all of these are down. Because for the E, you know how you're like this?
Mm-hmm.
The D, you put down this finger, and you put this finger on the half.
Okay.
So just play the E and then go to the D.
It seems really low.
It is low, but your embouchure is just. Then go to D. Make sure you're on that one. Go to the E. With the octave. Good. Okay. Cool?
Yeah.
So, we did a little of Old MacDonald, but we're running out of time, and I gotta talk about taking the instrument apart too. So we're gonna start from the G without the octave key, and just go up to the G with the octave key one more time.
Okay.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so start with the G. 1.
Like quarter notes?
We'll do half notes. Is that good?
Trying to think of a B.
B?
Yeah.
It's just 1.
Ow.
You go G, you just lift up one at a time until B, and then C, you put this one down, remember?
That's when it's
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? You got all the other ones
Yeah.
though? You remember F?
Yeah.
Can you show me F?
Your pinky goes here.
Yep.
This.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Half notes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Close. I'll just say the note and you just play that.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
So G without the octave key. A. B. C. D. E. F. G. And we're gonna go down, okay?
Mhm.
So F. E. G. Good. But we're gonna go to F because just
Okay.
play the F one more time.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
Like down or up?
Down. Good. Cool. So I forgot to mention in the beginning that the oboe is a C instrument. So
That would have been helpful.
when you tune, a lot of instruments you move the mouthpiece or move a valve. The oboe, not move a valve, but like move the tuning slide. With the oboe, you don't have that. Your reed isn't all the way right. Yeah, okay. You just have to listen and just change your embouchure all the time. So that's that. And we'll go over taking it apart. So, in your handy dandy case, what you're going to want to do is take off your mouthpiece first. And then you're just going to put it in here. In the cushion part. Yep. So that's good. And then you should get one of these if you don't have one. Oh, sorry. So take off the bell first, which is the bottom part.
I'm gonna break it. Oh, I got it.
Got it, okay. Cool. So that you can just, you're gonna put this metal piece in. Wow, you can't really see that. This piece just through and just kind of twist it to make sure you get all the sides. And that's the bell. And then you can take off either one next. Doesn't really matter. Don't twist it all the way around though. That's okay. So we have the bottom piece here. You're gonna put it in there, and it should just fall right through. And then just bring the swab through. You're gonna want to do that a few times, just to get all the extra moisture out. I usually do it 3. And then don't forget, you took these little pieces off when you first started. So you want to put those back on. And then it just fits in the case. And then you do the last one. Do you want to do it?
Sure.
It might get stuck, but if it gets stuck, just keep pulling. Yep. Okay. Yeah, see it got stuck there a little bit. And then you just put it back on. You just match it. And you have it in your case like that. And then, can I see this? You just, if you don't have a little spot for it, you just can fit it in where the reeds are. And that's the oboe. So, thanks for watching.